Thank you for clicking on my video. This is going to be probably pretty entertaining to watch. I have probably the most ridiculous RNG you've probably ever seen another Magic player have. In this video, I am playing a red-white deck and trying to get some quests finished, and it doesn't work out. No, not at all. So, well, I finished like one or two only because it lets me cast rare white spells. So, I have an issue with lands. I can put the exact number you need, the suggested card and mana curve and everything else. Doesn't work out. Does not work out. So, you're going to see both extremes. I've have one game for sure that I have nothing but card after card after card of drawing lands. I have another one that is just no lands whatsoever. And then to top everything off, the whole premise that I'm trying to run with these decks, and I switch a little bit later on to another one because the first one I'm just getting like nowhere with it. I end up getting beat in the last game by somebody who's running pretty much a variation of the deck that I'm running. It's just like icing on the cake. So I hope you enjoy the video. Click like, subscribe, all that stuff. I'm really trying to get my channel running here. This is my second video and I hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Alright, looks like I am live and I will be playing Magic the Gathering Arena. Again, this will be my second night since the new update and actually second time I'm doing streaming. So I've updated my HUD, you can see, and let's see how this goes. If you join, let me know if the music is too loud. So, alright. Looks like we got a couple quests. We have a cast 12 red or white spells for 225. Win 2 games with a red or white deck for 300. And cast 12 white or black spells for 225. Of course, we have the daily for 200. And we have a weekly wins. We need 2 more to complete that to get a booster. So I think what I'm going to do today and kind of show you guys a little bit more is we don't want to do that yet. Since we got 3 quests that are all based off of red and white, we're going to go make a red and white deck. Now, there was several pre-made decks before, but as you can see, there are none that are red and white besides this one. This is a pre-made deck, so let's see what this looks like. Let's see. I think what I'm going to do is actually, I need to update my thing in Twitch real quick. Let them know what game I'm actually playing. Alright, we're going to call up Magic the Gathering Session 2, Deck Building Red and White. So go ahead and say that's done, update that. Alright. Let's see. So let's go ahead and let's let's make a brand new deck. Actually, let's go ahead and say done, and okay, we're going to create a brand new deck. We want it to be red and white, colorless, and we're going to go ahead and turn on suggest lands, make sure that's good. And because we have some wild cards to be able to build things, we're going to go ahead and do unowned as well, so we kind of see what's available out there. So just kind of a recap, if we have a teal cyan colored diamond, it means we have that in our collection. If it's grayed out, we do not have it. As you can see, it says not collected. So we don't worry about lands right now, so we'll go ahead and see what kind of cards we can work with. We have a Cartouche of Solidarity, Enchantment Aura. We have a Vampire Creature. Now I'm looking for, we had a cat deck that we kind of messed around with a little bit last time, so we bought some extra of this particular cat, so we definitely have that at our disposal. Let's see. Lots of ones and twos and stuff, not really things to make a full 4-card focus like we would like. So see, we have 2 of these because this particular card exists in both of these sets. So we actually have 3 of these. He basically just allows you to find other copies of him in the deck and pull them out and put them into your hand, which helps you get a guaranteed creature into your hand, which is nice if you're having problems with getting creature draw. Seeing too much that we have of a 4 cards. It looks like we just might have to do cats again until we get some more gold and really be able to focus on buying more cards. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Still not seeing much. Not seeing much at all. Now we do have 3 of this guy. He's really good with dinosaurs. Dinosaurs are from the Ixalan expansions, so they do pretty good with if they got the Enrage, as you can see with this Needletooth Raptor. Deal damage to it. It deals 5 damage to target creature and opponent controls. So we might look at a dinosaur cat deck, maybe. You can see, because I have white, that these cards now have 2 colorless, 2 white, 2 blue. So it's it's showing other multicolor cards because I have the white filter selected. There's not a way to unselect that I see in the filters. You know, maybe later they can do that, just kind of not have to make you go through other colors, but it's not a huge deal, I don't think. So, and then unfortunately you have to get through the white blacks, the white blues, and finally into the white reds. And you'll see we kind of pass those up. We got to the red green, so we back up a little bit. Doesn't look like we have any white reds. Am I missing it? These are blues, white blacks. No. Looks like there is no white red card. Interesting. Oh, here we go. It's going red, white. So, alright. Let's go attacks. Other attacking creatures get +1/+0. We got 3 of that card. Looks like. So we have a planeswalker too, actually. That's nice. Red and green. We're looking at red, white, so it's not going to help us right now. We do have this planeswalker we don't earn currently, but this is a very nice planeswalker when you're running dinosaurs and just able to get a lot of creatures on the board to get a lot of life. The way planeswalker works is the +2 adds to that big 3 down in the bottom corner that you see, and it makes it a 5. You continue to add to it as long as you select the first one. It costs nothing to use those until you do the ones that have the negative. So the pluses add to, let's call it their life, or the amount of respect they have for you, essentially. So as you add the 2 to it, she'll get more and more respect. 0 just won't do anything, but she creates a 3/3 green dinosaur token. And then if you spin -X, X stands for as much as you want. So you can spend all of it, which would essentially make her go away because she doesn't have any more respect on her. I know it's not respect, and I just can't think of the word right now. But it will let her do her last ability there, which deals X damage divided as you choose them in any number of target creatures. The creatures dealt with this damage this way can't block this turn, so you can effectively do that before you attack. Hit every one of their creatures, so none of their creatures can block, so then when you attack, all your creatures get to hit their face directly. If you have enough to keep all of their creatures from blocking, then you can also deal the rest of the damage straight to them, so it could end up being winning you the game that turn. So this is another version of her. It does some different abilities. So let's go here. So because I like to get some life, let's go with making some cats. We know the white cards have the abilities to create cats. Doesn't look like there's any for the red, because remember we still have this checked unknown, so that we know that we are able to build any ones with our wild cards. So let's see, we got those, we got 4 of those, we got 1 Adorned Pouncer, we got none of this particular graceful cat, we have 2 Regal Caracals. So let's check to see what we have by way of dinosaurs. Ooh, it would help if I spelled it right. Dinosaurs. Actually, let's remove that F's off there. Might have better luck. So, Imperial Lancer is double strike as long as you control a dinosaur. You can also use Collar. Dinosaur spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. Priest of the Awakening Sun. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may reveal a dinosaur card from your hand. If you do, gain 2 life. Also has 3 colors, 2 white. Sacrifice this card. Search your library for a dinosaur card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. Dinosaur Snubhorn Sentry has the Ascend, which was if I have 10 things on the board, including lands and creatures and tokens, it gives me the Blessing of the City, which is permanent throughout the game, no matter what continues to remain on the board after I get the Blessing of the City. This will then become a 3/3. Baffling In. When Baffling In enters the battlefield, exile target creature and opponent controls. The converted mana costs 3 or less. When Baffling In leaves the battlefield, target opponent creates a 3/3 green dinosaur creature token with trample. Okay. I have a Raptor Companion, which is just a simple 3/1. There's 2 versions of that card. Kinjali's Summoning. We don't have this card, but this card is very it gives white a way to control things. So what this does is it makes all the creatures that a opponent are playing come into the battlefield tapped. So if they're tapped, they can attack and they can't block. So it keeps any flash cards from doing anything to you. So it's a nice card to have. We got a Flying Dinosaur. Flying is really nasty, I think. Okay, so we do not have a lot. We don't have a lot of a lot of stuff, unfortunately. So, let's see. Now we can go white, red, and green. However, that's going to keep us from earning credit towards that white and red deck victory quest that we have. So that's not going to work. So. I'm going to go back to cats. I have 4 of those, and you see, because I have this suggested lands thing checked, as soon as I place the Sacred Cat, it has 1 white mana, it automatically puts 24 planes in the deck. So it's kind of nice to get that suggested land thing, and then you can always break it and, like, say I don't want 24 planes, I want for some reason to go with less. It comes up here and says, do you want to disable the auto suggest? Turning it off automatically, it doesn't tell you what lands you should have. It doesn't automatically do it for the plains, mountains, islands, swamps, or forests. So I'm going to say cancel for right now. So let's see. Got Dorn Pouncer. That is a nice card, especially when it dies and it comes back eternalized, and it's a stronger version of the cat that still has double strike. I could build another one of those, which I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. So now we have 2 of those, and as I build it in my deck, it puts it in there, and it also gives me another signifying token saying that I've got it done. So Catley Honor Guard, she's not a cat, she's got cat in her name, so that's why she came up in the filter. The creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities to trigger. That's another very nice card for kind of a white control. So if something comes into play and it says it deals 2 damage to another creature on the board, this will keep that from happening. So that's a very nice card. When you get that combined with that Flying Dinosaur earlier, the Sunwing, I think it was called, they really shut down the opponent. But unfortunately, this one shuts down you too. So if you put this in your deck, you hopefully don't have to worry about things triggering as it comes into the battlefield. So this is a normal, you see the color of the pyramid in the middle bar is black. They do put a little bit of white, that's just kind of show some dimension to it. This one is a common, so it's gonna cost, we got 5 commons we can build. So we're gonna go ahead and make 2 of these. Now you can see as I built that one and placed it in the deck, I'll build another one. So now we're down to 3 common. But like I said, I like to try to keep these numbers here, the amount of cards I have in my deck, closest to the 4 that I can. That way I'm guaranteed to kind of have that deck that I'm building work the way I want it to work. Gonna add me those Regal Caracals, because they not only buff all my cats that I have, but they also give them lifelink. That's really nice. They also create 2 1/1 white creature cat tokens with lifelink when they come in to play. We have another this is the artifact creature cat, so it costs 2 colorless, so it's regardless of what mana colors we have, we can play this and it'll come in. When it's in play, you can activate the ability to exile it, which each opponent chooses 2 cards in his or her graveyard and then exiles the rest of them. We have 4 uncommons, so I'm going to go ahead and build another one of these. Okay. So now I'm up to 36 cards. That's 24 planes plus 2 of each of these and 4 sacred cats. So if we look at our deck statistics so far, we have 4 0 to 1 cost cards, 4 2 cost cards, 2 3 cost cards, and then 2 5 cost cards. You can also see the kind of percentage of the amount of creatures to lands to non-creatures in our deck that we have. So, and our color is predominantly white. We have a little bit of colorless in here. So let's go. And let's think. We knew there was a horse in the other one that played very well off of gaining life. This one here, the Crested Sunmare. So this was a mythic card. Your other horses you control have indestructible. At the beginning of each step, you gain life this turn. Create a 5/5 white horse creature token. So we're going to add that. And we have 1 more mythic. Mythics are extremely rare to get, so we have to decide whether or not we really want to focus on this ability or not. I think we do. So I'm going to, let's go get some more. So I'm going to go ahead and build another one of these. That gives me 2 cards that are in my 5 mana slot right there. So we want to be careful not to flood that in here unless we can get a way to get a lot more lands. So I'm going to look up life now and see if there's other ways I can gain life to either keep alive enough to get my kind of combo working, really I'm wanting to get that horse out there because it is such a powerful card. So that I'm going to look for ways to get life, even if I don't have my cats out there, which get life as well. So let's see. I don't own any of those. This was in that other deck, and this is a really good card. It doesn't quite fit the cats, but whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under my control, I gain 1 life. That's going to benefit off of the the Regal Caracal will create the 2 tokens, plus that Crested Summoner will create a horse token every turn, or at the beginning of each end step. So I will get that'll trigger the Anointer Priest as well. Anointer Priest is a common. I have 3 commons available. I might consider bumping that one up to 3, because I can embalm it later. It becomes powerful, comes back to play. So that's good. We got a lot of vampires kind of on the board here. You see that 2/2 with lifelink. So this is a good way to keep things from attacking you, because you enchant a creature can't attack or block. So this is a good control card. So I'm going to add that, and I'm going to go ahead and add another one. I guess somewhere that takes away from my common, but I don't like running only 1 card if I can help it. I just find it's less likely to draw it when you really need it when you don't do that. So let's see. There's an enchantment aura. Enchant creature, Desert's Hold. When Desert's Hold enters the battlefield, if you control a desert or there is a desert card in your graveyard, you gain 3 life. Enchanted creature can't block or attack, and its activated abilities can't be activated. So this will play off if we have a desert or desert card in the graveyard. So this kind of mimics this one, as in it can attack or block. However, this has an additional feature of activated abilities can't be activated. So what we could do is we could put this in our deck and maybe use a way to prevent people from attacking, but we want to add some red in here. We gotta have red. We're already sitting at 42 out of 60, so nice for you to join. I am currently building a red-white deck. I have 3 quests that I can complete by winning a couple games with a red-white deck and casting some white spells. So currently I am building a deck from scratch. Now this is interesting. If we add this, it'll give the enchanted creature +1/+1 that has lifelink. When it enters the field, it also creates a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. It doesn't quite fit the cats that we're working with, but it does create that token, which will Play off of the Anointer Priest. Also plays off the lifelink, which plays off that horse. So we may come back to this card later. So I really want to try to get some red in this deck, so we at least get those quests completed. So have another one of those. Enchant a creature when Pious Interdiction enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. So it mimics those abilities of the other ones, but it's 3 colorless and a white. So, and it has, in my opinion, it has a lesser amount of abilities that it's actually doing than the other ones do. It costs more. Yes, you gain 2 life, but we have several other cards that are gaining us life to where I don't think this card actually has a decent amount of advantage. And you can see it's a common, so it's not going to be very impressive. So let's move over. There's a couple reds that deal with gaining life. Red's not really about life gaining. In fact, you can see this one here, Rampaging Ferocidon Menace. The first ability says players can't gain life. That would be very bad for this deck and play against. So hopefully something else, somebody else's deck doesn't run that card. And if they do, we gotta get rid of it quickly. I have the Eternal, and I know I'm probably butchering names, but gotta try. Click 3 at the beginning of your post-combat main phase. Add 1 red to your mana pool for each 1 life your opponent has lost that turn. So that's nice if you to give you an extra mana boost, so you can play some more stuff before you end your turn. Form of the Dinosaur. When Form of the Dinosaur enters the battlefield, your life total becomes 15. So that would work if, like, you're down at 1 health, and you play this, you go back up to 15. Remember, you start off with 20 life in this game. So at the beginning of your keep, Form of the Dinosaur deals 15 damage to target creature an opponent controls, and that creature deals damage equal to its power to you. So it can board clear, but if you're not careful, it can hurt you too, because those creatures do reflect that their power back to you. So let's see. I'm not seeing. Oh, we have something here. We have a red and white card. You may exert Resolute Survivors as an attack. So whenever you exert a creature, Resolute Survivors deals 1 damage to each opponent, and you gain 1 life. So that's an interesting thing. I'm kind of wondering what other cards have exert. If you watched my last stream, my last video I posted, I did not understand exert, and I butchered it badly twice in a row. So kind of understand it a lot more now. I might consider running it. Again, this one's really good, but she's gonna she kind of focuses her middle ability focuses on dinosaurs. It would still kind of work with us, because we do have token generation, so we got a way to get more creatures on the field. So we got no mythics because we did buy that one, so we're not going to be able to purchase her at all. And I'm not seeing anything in here, so it looks like all the cards that we're going to really get to put in here for life gaining. So what I'm thinking about, let's go ahead and see what there is for red-white exertions. So I got Glory Bound Initiate, 1 colorless, 1 white. You may exert Glory Bound Initiate as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1/+3 and gains lifelink until the end of turn. Well, that becomes a 4/4 when you exert it. That's interesting. You may exert Gust Walker as it attacks. When you do, it gets +1/+1 and gains flying until the end of turn. You may exert Octetra's Avenger as it attacks. When you do, prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Tap this and exert Stalwart of Solidarity. Create a 1/1 white warrior creature token with Vigilance. Devoted Crop Mate. You may exert Devoted Crop Mate as it attacks. When you do, return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to your battlefield. So that would mean if we put that in here, we would be able to pull the cats out, the Anointer Priest, Watchers of the Dead. Interesting. You have an Angel, Flying Vigilance, exile another target creature, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next step. Exert Angel of Condemnation, exile another target creature until Angel of the Condemnation leaves the battle. So we have a total of 18 more cards that we need to put into the deck. If Combat Celebrant hasn't been exerted this turn, you may exert it as it attacks. When you do, untap all other creatures you control after this phase. There is an additional combat phase. That's an interesting card. That basically lets you attack twice. Not only does it let you attack twice, but you can possibly kill more of the opponent's creatures if they block with them a second time, because I'm pretty sure they would get to block if you got a second combat phase. So that's exertion. Thinking what else could be good for the theme of this deck. What about lifelink? But we still don't have red, so let's go ahead and uncheck this white. Let's clear that and just kind of look what we have for red and see if there's something that will kind of mesh really well with the deck we have so far. So we have Blazing Volley, which is 1 red, deals 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. It's a sorcery. Bloodlust Insider, tap target creature gains haste until the end of turn. Cartouche of Zeal, enchanted creature you control. When Cartouche of Zeal enters the battlefield, target creature can't block this turn. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has haste. There's an additional cost to cast Daring Buccaneer, reveal a pirate from your card, pay 2. We have a common. Again, we have 2 commons left. So that's kind of interesting. I just noticed something that when you go to see how many wild cards you have left, this card will change colors. It used to be orange or red, and now it's a yellow color to signify that a rare is the highest level of wild card that you have. So it's kind of a nice little touch. Take a drink real quick. That deals 5 damage to target red creature or red planeswalker. If that permanent is Chandra planeswalker, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Assuming Fervor. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and has, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a -1/-1 counter on this creature. Usually an initial burst, but eventually it will kill that creature if you don't get that enchantment move. Dual shot deals 1 damage to up to 2 creatures. I have a scary goblin monkey pirate looking thing. It deals 1 damage to any target. Menace 7 and 1 deals 3 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. Elemental. Drop the music just a tad. Is that good, or a little bit more? I'm gonna have to update my thing. It's getting cut off a little bit. I got set up so that I have the chat pop up in my live stream, but it looks like it's getting cut off. Alright, I'm gonna join one of my friends in here, a fellow streamer, so kind of give us some more talking. Make sure I got my voice and video set up right. Hey man, let me make sure your volume's turned up. It was very low to me, but I could have you down here, so yeah, I just updated it. Yeah, I went through and got a whole bunch of, like I downloaded a ton of YouTube audio library music. I basically almost went through their entire collection and preview because it's absolutely free, and like you can set a setting on there that says you may use this in any video whatsoever, and you don't have to give credit or anything like that. And there's a lot of really good music in there. I mean, there's some that's kind of bad, horrible, you know, I didn't quite care for it, but I ended up hearing a lot of songs that I know I've heard either in other people's streams or like in commercials or TV spots and stuff. So I was like, huh, interesting. So yeah, I need red white. I don't have a lot of cards because I haven't completed a lot of quests yet, you know, been trying to save the quest for the stream, but I think I'm gonna have to start doing some on my own to build up my library. So I'm kind of looking at you know, what will complement what I got. Got a lot of cats, a lot of life gain. I bought a second one of the Crested Sun mares. So I'm really trying to get this kind of combination working. But I need to get some red in here. I'm just trying to look for stuff that's going to be complementary. Well, it's not so much that I fell in love with them. I mean, yeah, I do like them. I do like the E-bomb ability that they got, because yeah, it goes away, but you can still get it back out, taking that you have the mana. But it's unfortunately it's the most I have of those cards. So I'm not sure. So I went and looked up the thing online about how to add that that in there, and it comes up with like a wider box, and like scaling it won't fit the custom shaped box that I have. So I'm missing something about how to resize this box so that it will kind of make it wrap down. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's something maybe through the website. It's like a third-party chat thing that you log in through Twitch, and it's called Streamlabs, and you can go and add widgets to your stuff, and it's the chat box widget. Yeah, I don't see anything that actually allows me to change how it's kind of sized, so I'm not sure where to do that yet. I do notice I got another streamer. Welcome. Hope you find this enjoyable. Yep, another viewer. So, all right. So I'm kind of thinking I might just have to go a direct damage route with my red mana. I got a little bit. I think. Let me go back. Where was that? Yeah, I do. This one, and if right, and so I got the cartouche of Zeal. So I think that's going to be a nice one to kind of put in there, because it gives it haste, and then it gives it +1/+1. So correct. It can't block. Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and add those two, because that is a good one. And then there's another one I was kind of looking at that basically allowed me to have a second combat phase, which might be a good addition. I gotta remember where I saw it. I remember Fling a long time ago. You do your damage and then you fling people. it's really funny in like a goblin deck. Mm-hmm. Here we go. So this one is the one I was looking at a little bit earlier. Combat Celebrant, is that how you say it? So If this card hasn't been exerted this turn, you may exert it as it attacks. When you do, untap all other creatures you control. After this phase, there's an additional combat phase. So yes, so the way you're supposed to do it is you're supposed to attack with it and then exert it, and then yeah, it basically comes back later. So yeah, I realized after playing somebody later on that I really messed up using my exert cards in that first run through. You know, I didn't know what the mechanic was, so obviously found it pretty quickly. So I think I'm gonna add that one. It is really cheap. Yes, it is. I mean, this is kind of a buff card, but it's a little expensive for it. Sure. I do. It's I set it to a 6-second delay, so I might change it down. It's so that the bots that are monitoring it have time to actually monitor it. It probably doesn't, but it does. I set my things based off of the stuffery because, you know, don't have a lot of other reference points. I don't know where to change that. Alright, so looking for buffing. I think it's in settings, I know for sure. And then I want to say it's on channel and videos and chat options. Yeah, here, I found it. Non-mod chat options. Set it to off. We'll go ahead and see what that does. Oop. Just something isn't working properly. Let's go back to that, make sure that is going correctly. Profile has been changed. Alright, that should have set it up right. It might take a second to work. Yeah. But yeah, I got add wins. So, alright, let's see. So looking for some buffing cards. I'm not sure I'm going to have much way of that yet. Hour of Devastation. All creatures lose indestructible until the end of turn. Hour of Devastation deals 5 damage to each creature and each non-bolus planeswalker. Alright, let's see. That'll be nice. Yeah, well, is he on though? I know he did say he was gonna start getting on in probably about Maybe it was this time or 1 o'clock. Might join him into chat, but I have to make sure he stays clean. We do have this one. I only got one of them. The target creature gets plus X plus 0 until the end of turn, where X is its power. It's in red instant, and then it doubles as a sorcery. So with the aftermath, target creature gains double strike until the end of turn. That actually kind of seems to work really well. Got one of them. Have the ability to build 3 more. I think that's a nice card to add. Go ahead and make one. Yeah, I don't know how else to get you to see real time. Taxing. Where do I do that at? Do I go to our chat conversation? Oh, I see it. Share entire screen. Do you want 720 or 480? We could get cobbled wings in here. That would gives us something flying. Well, it's an artifact equipment, so it's 2 to get it on the board, and then 1 to equip it, and then if the creature dies, it stays on the board, and I just do 1 to equip it. Well, this is I kind of say that and I kind of don't. I mean, this one, there's only the 4 expansions, and I know right now there doesn't seem to be a lot of artifact removal stuff that I've personally come up against. Well, there's a lot of exiles, I will say that. You got set up. Was he watching? Woohoo! Yeah, he was asking what's gonna be my gimmick or whatnot. I don't have everything set up yet. Second stream, guys. Second stream. I got my curtain. I set it up and my daughter's like, "What are you doing?" And then my wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm setting it up for a stream. Do you want to see how, you know, do you want the rest of the world to see how dirty my room is behind behind this curtain? No. And they're like, yeah, and then my daughter's like, yeah, I've seen a lot of people on, you know, on the internet doing that. So might put this card. It's a little bit expensive, but you know, creatures I control get +1/+1 across the board. So well, I do have, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 possible cats I can have out on the field, because this gives 2 1/1 cat creature tokens. So when I've been running it earlier in previous decks, it was worth it. This one I think is also probably something I should throw in here, because it's 6 mana, but it gives me an extra card at the draw step. All my spells cost 1 less, and all creatures I control gain +1/+1. I'm not running any planeswalker, so it's not going to hose me. It'll just be bad for anybody that's coming up against me. True. Yeah, these sets seem to be pretty like me personally, I have bad card draw. So I mean, you know, as Jake, he was watching one of the games from the first night. I only had like 2 creatures ever drawn for the entire game, and I was just died. I was like, yeah. I was like, all lands. Every single card I drew was a land. I'm like, you have got to be kidding me. I didn't even think that's possible. Yeah, the ones are grayed out that have these like gray diamonds. I do not own those. I might throw her in here. It's a red and a white, +1 for other attacking creatures. The only thing is she has to attack herself. So true. So I'm sitting at 52 out of 60, and just to show. So as I kind of showed it earlier, as you add cards to your deck, if you have the suggest lands turned on, it will update these constantly depending on how much you have ratioed through your deck. So if you have a lot of white dependent stuff, you can see the planes are being called out at 18 to 6 mountains. I 100% agree. I every time I'm like, yeah. I mean, I probably don't do the most ideal thing, but I usually just kind of split it in the middle, and it seems to work. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, still need to get 8 cards in here, so I think I could do plus as a thing to see what we have available. Yeah, so we got Kindle Fury. It's just an instant, so it's not staying. But don't forget, there's only 4 expansions in this, so I agree. Oh, that's what's on you. Yeah, it's a pirate. And that's a pumpable pirate, except for you only pump the damage, so you gotta really make sure you can get it in there and then pump it. Yeah. Well, yeah, so Ixalan was dinosaurs, pirates, vampires, merfolk. Um, I think that was pretty much the major archetypes, and then Monket and what was the other one that released with it? Um, I don't remember off the top of my head, but those two definitely like to be. It had like the Egyptian feel, so it had a lot of warriors, cats, stuff like that, kind of fit in that whole Egyptian feel. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go with direct damage. I'm not having any more real pumpable cards. No. Yeah, it keeps me kills those flyers that I'm kind of weak to right now. We got Blazing Volley, deals 1 damage to each creature component controls. Eh, not 100%. There, well, no, I take that back, because if somebody's running vampires, especially the white vampire deck, that generates lots of +1, a lot of 1/1 vampires with lifelink. So it might be good against a deck like that, but and it's better than this one here. I mean, this one's an instant, deal 1 damage to each of up to 2 target creatures. Was the other one sorcery? Yeah, the other one is sorcery. Yeah, I was just looking at that. Especially if it would die this turn, exile it instead. Go ahead. Which one? Oh, this one. Yeah, Brave. Now I could, I think I have enough to build another one. Go ahead and run 2 of them. Yep. And direct damage. So it'd be good if it wasn't limited to a pirate. It's a good. Where do you see that one at? Oh. I need 4 more. Alright, give me 1 second. My wife is going to bed, so I'm going to go tell her good night. I'll be right back. I'll go ahead and leave this up. So. What's that? Put -1/1 counter on target creature. Blur of blades, blur of blades deals 2 damage to that creature's controller. That's not bad. It could kill something. It could kill something. Plus, it could even go so far as to ensure a victory. And this is 2. So. Oh, you're talking about one? Yeah, one to a blocking creature. We can always, because you can go higher. So what we'll do is we'll keep that, and if we go over and we found better cards, we could always undo it. I'm almost wanting to throw Fling in here. Yep. I'll put that one in. Now question. So if something has lifelink and you fling it, does it give you life? Okay, yeah, fling deals the, okay. It would. Well, because what I was thinking is if it did that, then I would fling one of my, cats and then generate a horse. Fling a cat and generate a horse, and fling a cat. Yeah. True. Looks like we got another viewer. Welcome. I'm not running pirate, so this would hurt me. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, I agree. I agree. I mean, we're sitting at 60 cards right now, so we're starting to get into the more expensive cards, so might just yep. Yep. Yeah, you're reading this one. It's actually a pretty good card if we were running pirates. Yeah. I mean, the pirate decks are pretty good. If I had a lot more, I would definitely be making one. You think so? It's adding another creature type. True. So we're at 60. We'd be at 61 unless we dropped one. What would we drop? True. So you're saying let's drop the Blur of Blades? Sure. It's big damage, but it's sorcery. It does exile it. It is expensive. Are you talking about the Hour of Devastation? Yeah. This one here. It's nice. I mean, casting any number of non-land cards exiled without paying their mana cost. Beat. Not really. This is always something I look at because of the big 20. It's like, just destroy target land and then 20 damage to each creature and planeswalker. Yeah, it looked. Yeah, I think yeah, this is red green. I mean, this one's, it's a red white one, but it's one of those. It's only going to deal 1 damage because there's only 1 opponent on the field. So yeah, and if I was running a lot more exert creatures, which I did look at, but I didn't go that direction with the deck, so. Because it works every time you exert a creature. Which one? This one? They are. Especially when you roll Enrage in it. And once I get these quests done, we can probably build one. Even maybe look at a red, white, green. There's a green dinosaur that if you could get it out, it pulls land cards of your choice out of your deck. So you can pull whichever color you need out there on the battlefield. Not quite sure yet. I have to look at that. Just looking through the artifacts real quick to see what we got. We do have this. Not all of them. There's this one's a hybrid. This one's just, and this one's just. Yeah, everything else is white. It might be beneficial. Three colorless. Which was a gimmick card? And then that gets rid of a red one. It's 3 colorless, gives +2/+1, and it attaches to a pirate. We got, it's a primal wellspring. Tap it, add 1 mana. Yeah, 1 mana of any color. But how many spells do I actually have that'll? Yeah, because I got, it'll work with lightning strike, work with fling and a braid. Yeah. Here's starting to get into the dual lands. It's a desert. Comes in a field, tap it for 1 red mana, or cycle it for 1 colorless and a red. I'll throw 4 of those in there, and then you can see it as I threw 4 of them in there, it dropped. Drops it down, and then yeah, it lets you go and find the one that you really need and put it out there. Yeah. The one thing I do kind of miss, and I kind of see why they got rid of it, is black doesn't have as many tutors as it used to have. So, you know, go and search for any card you want whatsoever and put it in your hand. Well, I know, and they were usually really good. Just Scorched Desert enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. Huh? Colorless? Yep. Yep. That's what that little symbol stands for, is colorless mana. Yeah, I think so. I mean, this little symbol right here stands for colorless mana. As unclaimed territory enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. Add a colorless mana to your mana pool. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a creature spell of the chosen type. Alright. So it looks like we got done. And now we can name it up here by selecting this little box. And what's a good clever name for a cat horse deck? Huh? I'm not coming up with anything clever at the moment, so we'll just call it cat horse deck. Alright, so, huh? Petco? Pet supermarket? Alright, let's go ahead and get it done. do like the kind of loading screen and finding the match or whatnot. They do like the card art kind of moves. Although I wish they would kind of like cut it out a little bit so like different elements were moving and doing kind of like that faux 3D effect. That would look boss. Already starting off with a horrible mana curve. So 2 red, colorless, white. I'd be able to cast these 2 at least. True. Alright, I'll go ahead and mulligan it. It's even worse. I mean, mana wise, but yeah, I mean, I can't go any lower, so we at least got enough to cast the 2 Sacred Cats, so I'm gonna keep that. And we'll keep that because we need the mana. I do like the fact that they don't show. I didn't know if it ever showed the opponent, but it used to. We'll go ahead and cast this, and then the cat, and then we'll play that Stone Quarry next turn, so we can still cast that cat. But yeah, they used to show the top card. So like after you did that mulligan and you stride, if you put it put it face up. I never did know if it showed the other person or not. And yeah, that's something that's kind of cool. You can move. Well, I can't do it right now, but you can actually rearrange your cards. And let's go ahead and throw him out there. And yeah, I mean, I told you, when I say that my mana situations are atrocious, I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna hold off. If I attack with him, well, I could have bomb it next turn. You bomb it, you see it's kind of hovered right there. Exile this card from your graveyard. Create a token of that is a copy of it, except it's a white zombie with no mana cost. A bomb only has a sorcery. Well, he's gonna kill one. I'm at least gonna get one to his face, and the one that dies will come back and bombed. True. And see how it kind of went over here to the side. Oh, I know. I sometimes will just run a 62 card deck and basically just put 2 extra lands in it. Mm-hmm. It's in the battlefield tab, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm gonna need. Do I have any? I have one that's a 2 white, so I'm gonna go ahead and pull Plains because I got the dual lands from a red. I like that. Did you see that little animation it just did? That was pretty boss. Alright, gonna go ahead and attack. I'm hoping if he does the Adorned Pouncer, it comes back a lot more powerful. It does cost a little bit more, but I believe the bomb version of it has double strike as well. And I think it's a 3/3. Because it costs, if you see it, it costs a lot more. Yeah, it's 4/4. I'm bad. It's 4/4. Dude, I'm not gonna draw a land. It's not gonna work. Alright, so I can. So the 3/3 up here is flying. It has flying only if he has a dinosaur, which he's got 2 of them. And then these guys, when they attack, they tap a creature I control. So yeah, I think that's going to be the best one to play right now. Should I play it now or should I wait? But do I want to wait? Do I want to go ahead and attack? Thinking. Well, I know I can't. Wait, if he blocks this one dies for permanent. So I'm gonna hold off. I say no attackers, and then when he yeah. That's a good card. Oh, dude, I know. You don't have to tell me. Oh, come on, bring it. I know you're going to attack me. He's going to tap that. He's going to tap. So he's tapping. Yeah, so let's go ahead and resolve. Resolve. Alright. Deal 3 damage to him because I won't be able to kill that other thing. Yeah, that guy's a double. She's double strike. Vigilance, double strike, flash, haste. Nasty. No. Well, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my attack. I'm going to send the cat. Should maybe send both cats, because they don't know I have a braid now. So if I send both of them and she blocks, as I'm dead either way. If she blocks, I'll kill it with a braid. If well, see, that's 6 and 10. So now I'm at 1, unless she has something to buff those up or do some direct. Which one was this? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile top card of your library. If it's a non-land card, you may cast that card this turn. Whenever you cast your 3rd spell, transform it. I believe that one transformed into a thing that does direct damage. Dude, I'm telling you, my struggle is real. Looks like she's But I'm gonna have to resolve this tapping. The other one, right? You should only be attacking with a 1. So now it should go into the damage phase. There's a mana, but it comes in tapped. Yay! Alright. I don't have... Let's see. Where's X is equal to the power, so it would just make either of these a 2-1. I could play this, but he's gonna know that I have no responses in my deck. That's another creature on the board that I might have to chump block with. It's just a 4-1. So should I go ahead and play this one or no? Nothing. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it. Yeah, it'll hopefully. I mean, he'll. So my thought is, if I play this, the Territorial Hammer Skull, he'll tap to possibly tap this, so I can't block Summit. Otherwise, if he doesn't do that, then I'd kill Summit by blocking with this. Oh, yes it does. Man, that is true. That's true. He's gonna... I can at least gain 1 life if I do with a Sacred Cat. True. Onward, it's plus X plus 0. X equals... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to get through though. Oh. His dinosaur spells cost 1 less. And he taps it to give them haste. Yeah. Oh, he had 1 too. Mm-hmm. He's gonna tap the Sacred Cat. Yeah, well, and then, see, he did that so that I couldn't block with that, because then I could just put the cat back out. So I have to. I'm gonna lose this creature. Yeah, blocking the 3/4 prevents it 3 damage. Oh yeah, well, no. Oh yeah, it doesn't have trample. I thought it had trample. There's a plane. I can cast all my stuff though. So, alright, so here's the question. I can go with this. It's only going to give me a 2/2. I can cast this. If I block with my Sacred Cat, it would generate more horses. True. I think that's the best thing. Yeah, so I should hold off. he will tap it. He'll tap that. I will be able to get the Adorn Pouncer out for the Eternalize. So I'm gonna say no attacks. So easy. So here's the thing. If he uses a Hammer Skull to tap the horse, so I can't block with it. Then if I block with a Sacred Cat, I generate a horse. Yeah, I would. So if he. Whew. Yeah. Yep. So you're gonna tapping the horse. Nah, this is beta. I mean, they're supposed to be testing while we're playing this. Actually. I'm not going to. See, this symbol says I blocked this guy. That, I like seeing how much damage happens. You know, if the other guy can do, you know, a ridiculous amount of damage, I think it's awesome seeing that. So I'm not going to deny somebody. I mean, yeah. Well, at least we got some coins, so now we're up to 825 gold. At 1,000, we get to buy some more packs. Yeah. Yeah, as long as I get my my stuff. The only reason I chose white red is because I have 3 quests that all involve white and red. There's only 2 planes again. but on the flip side, yeah, I mean, on the flip side, I got 5 cards I can cast until I need desperately a red. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep this. I also noticed we got another viewer. Hey, Dinner Dangles, thanks for watching. Alright, Sacred Cat. Alright, so let's go attack. In the last game, yeah, you know, that could have worked better if it's not the decks, it's me. I got a curse. I don't know why, but I have a curse. Yeah, if I get horrible mana curve on this, I will quickly put 2 more land cards in my deck. Run that 62. It's electronically shuffled. Yeah, this is the card I was talking about earlier for dinosaurs. Ranging Raptors and Rage. You search for a basic land and put it into the field tapped. Yeah, it's good. So it makes you not want to. I'm not going to attack or block it right now because that's just going to give him more mana. Unless you can kill it. So now I can compulsory arrest it So that would keep him. And then, so I can... Oh, no, no. Ah, oh, come on. They gotta fix that. They gotta fix that. Oh, I just killed my card. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. They could have... Okay. Wizards, if you see this, please, for activated abilities, give a option to say, yes, I want to do it or not. That sucks. That really sucks. And I still don't have any lands. I'm going to say no attackers. Now... I do, it only costs one. Didn't bomb it. Oh, this one? Yeah. No, I can't do that yet. I can't believe I did that. It's just like, no! Alright, now, let's see. We got Cartouche of Zeal. Enters the battlefield, target creature cannot block this turn. Each creature gets +1/+1 and has haste. So, this one cannot block. So if I cast this on my Adorned Panzer, he's going to attack twice, and I can stop the Sailor of Means. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. Alright, choose the creature you control. So, I'm going to do that one. I want to read it and make sure I'm doing the right things first. Now it should be choosing the target, so we're going to choose that one. And then we're going to say, do what? Yeah. So that'll do 5 damage this turn. Yeah, I can't block. I'm sorry, guy. Kind of. I need this. I only got 3 mana. Yeah. If he does, I'm still casting Onward. Yeah. Nope, 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 nope. I need 2 more mana. Eternalize costs 3 colorless and 2 mana. Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir. That was what. See these things that he's got up here? That's with the pirate deck I had before the white. With those, I had no problems with mana. That's what they do. I do have another compulsory rest, so I could just lock down his board. Oh, he wouldn't be able to block anymore. Yeah, I would just out hit his face. Oh, I know he is. He could. True. I say no attackers. Oh, I agree. Because he could drop a big beast. There's, yep. Nope. Alright, compulsor. It's the only thing like keeping me alive. No attackers. It's making me sick. I think that's gonna be my gimmick. You know, watch me see how much I win with no mana. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah, because that thing generates them. He's got the mana for it. All right, I'm thinking. Of course not. I don't think I'm going to be able to do that because he's about to hit with that 4/4. I'm not going to. I think I'm going to hold off right now on attacking with the cat still. Yeah, I think that's why it's like all screaming. See, it's got that ragey, fiery thing. No. I got 24 life. That's the only good thing I got going right now. Yeah. Oh, game over. Yeah. Well, he can't attack with the 5/5. He's not attacking with that 1/4. There's a mana. Alright. So anything. Target creature gains double strike. Let's go and cast this. I just can't click on it. Don't click on it. Clicking on it. Dude. I know, man. That's bad. Oh. No attackers. Well, it's not even that, it's exiling it. You exile the card. So, like, there's got to be a confirmation question. Yep, there goes all of my stuff. All of my stuff. Goodbye. No, it's my graveyard. I don't care. I'm a good sport, even when I'm dying. There's my commons to play tapped land. That's the only thing I remember the dual lands way back in the day. Never had that. Never had that. I still really like that. I couldn't cast, yeah. He's what next turn? He's got me dead this turn. Fling the cat. Wow! Oh, good game. That's awesome. Boom, -6. It does look like they don't decrease your ranking thing. At least it didn't look like it went down at all. I got 225 gold. Now I can go to the store. Purchase packs. Alright, so what do I want? I got Hour of Devastation. That's what I thought. The other. It's Mike Mana, dude. Yep. They're in for a challenge. All right. Yeah. I think I'm trying to decide which packs I want. Rivals of Ixalan, Hour Devastation, or Monkhead. The Ixalan was the pirates, dinosaurs, vampires, merfolk. Monkhead was the cats, the Egyptian-based theme stuff. For the Monkhead. Alright, then we go over to packs. So let's see, Cartouche of Solidarity. When Cartouche of Solidarity enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 warrior creature with vigilance, and it has first strike. Got a desert. Got Tormented Voice. As an additional cost, discard a card, draw 2 cards for 1 colorless and red. Wasteland Scorpion, Death Touch, cycling 2. Avian Initiate, Bird Warrior. Cast out. When cast out enters the battlefield, exile target permanent and opponent controls until cast out leaves the battlefield. Ooh! We got something. It's expensive, but it's good. It's not only is it 3 creatures, but it's +1/+1 to all cats. So those 2/1/1 because 2/2 lifelinks. Exactly. I have 2 of them in the deck. Yes. Let's double click to edit. I can't go another game with see there. I got 2 of them right there. I got the 1 game. I still think I need to throw here's a better way to look at it. 28% of my deck is red mana. 44% of my deck is white mana. I'm almost... True. Let's increase it. Mountains back up to 2. Alright, I'll try it. But if I get mana screwed again, I'm gonna put two mana cards in here and show you. I think that's what I'm gonna have to run. That's just... There's only 2 lands in this. See, dude, the struggle is real. Oh. Leroy Jenkins. One would think. Oh wait, it's my turn. Oh. Is this game gonna turn around? Oh, and it evolving. Oh, I got. Oh, I'm starting to. I'm starting to worry a little bit now, actually, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna attack with a cat. You'll either chum block it or not, because this needs to go away. Because he's gonna give +1/+1 counters to all more folk that he gets. So I'm pretty guaranteed I'm getting one to the face. But no, I think I might be cursed with the opposite end of it. If I draw another land, it's gonna be an all land game. True, but I'm worried that it might be land. Alright, he's gonna attack. Nope. See what? My fear is starting to become reality. Yeah. Go ahead and say no attackers. Because he'll just kill whatever I send. I mean, this would become a 3/3 if I attach with it, but he'll kill with that. Well, that was nice. They must have added that, because I don't remember seeing that before. I hope they kind of do that with all cards eventually. Because I mean, that's not a like. That's just a rare card. That's not a, yeah, good lord. It's, rare. No, it's uncommon. Alright. Alright, my white. Let's see. I'll go for a red, as I got 3 whites out there. Alright, so let's do... I have enough to cast my cat back out, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, get more board presence. And then, thinking this. Alright, now if I attack with this, I will... He's going to block it with that. Because this gets +1/+1 when it attacks. So he'll block with the ranger or take it to the face. So, should attack or not attack? I think attack. I'm more guaranteed to kill something this way than to wait for him to attack. Because I had a feeling he was, because he's going to look at hitting me with at least 8 damage, possibly trying to get that 2 in there as well. Oof. 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 Coming on, Tyrant of Oz. These are all from the Ixalan. I think I'm just gonna have to play a lot on my own. I was kind of thinking, you know, deck opening is kind of cool to do on stream, but if I don't have cards, it's not gonna be cool. So I'm gonna take the 4 to the face. He's only sending the 1. And I can get the horse out this turn. And now... Do what? What do you mean? Yeah. So now when I block, even if I lose life with the... Or lose the cat creature, I'll still get a horse out there. Oh! Can I fling it? Can I fling the horse? Oh, he has blue. I didn't even think about it. He counterspelled. Nice. Alright. Yep. 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 I want an animation of that. If I could just buff up a cat and just chuck him. Oh, yeah. Alright, so he's tapping 3 of his merfolks to draw a card. That's what that guy does. He's got a couple of different abilities. Yep. Yes, sir. That's why he didn't attack with him. That's what blue does. Four, 8, 12, 15. Oh, wait. I hit block and it didn't give me the opportunity to block. What in the world? They've changed that. Yeah, probably is. I wish those existed. Maybe if this was unglued. doesn't keep him from tapping that. Yeah, it's just, it's done. Nope. I'm just gonna cast my stuff out there. He's got blue and a green open, that's enough. I think pretty much all of blue's counter target spells are one blue and a colorless. Now, yeah, I'm just trying to think of which one to lock down. Probably the 4/6. No. Well, I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I got enough chump blockers. The 4/6. For what? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just gonna attack with it. Good game, good game. But yeah, see, that's what Merfolk does in Ixalan. They buff each other up a lot, and then there's several of them that are unblockable. Like you cannot block them. So one I believe is called River Sneak, and as you play Merfolk, it gets pluses as you're playing it. So and I can't get that quest done. Can't even quit that quest done. So do we play it again, or are we trying to make an adjustment? Yeah, I do too. Not enough people, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah. And again, another 2 mana opening hand. I don't know why I said I should have went and put more mana in my deck. Yeah. I really, I can't remember which set it was. And I don't know how far back they're going to plan on going. But the expansion with the werewolves I really enjoyed that one. Do what? Oh, no. When he attacks, I lose 1 life. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. I'm kind of thinking just from what I've seen, these are from the Ixalan set. I think I'm kind of wondering if the Amonkhet set's just not as powerful as the Ixalan sets. Don't click. Let's give that card a wide berth. I'm not going to attack right now. That makes him lose a life. But he gets to draw a card. Yeah. One colorless and a black, lose 1 life and draw a card for a 1/1. It's pretty good too. Alright. Let's see. I'm going to... I need to resolve this, because if I click that Watchers, it's going to die. I'm going to kill him myself. So now I need to... Thinking about blocking the 1/2 with the 2/2. I'll take 2 damage. It's not letting me select, so I gotta hit the block. Now I can't, I'll just go ahead and say this. Alright. Now I can compulsory rest that Bishop Soldier. Or I can cast out a 2/2. That becomes a 3/3 when it attacks. Yeah, but if I know this guy's deck, I don't remember any huge vampires off the top of my head from the Ixalan set. I can do it both. He should be afraid to attack with that 2/2 to lose it, unless he's wanting to try to kill my 2/2. So we'll go ahead and do that. So whenever 1 or more non-token vampires you control attacks, create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. So this deck's all about creating these lifelink tokens. Now he might have the Dusk Rose legendary white-black vampire, which she gains a token every time one of your vampires dies, and then when she dies, she creates a number of tokens equal to that. Nope, any target. Yep. Alright, he's not going to attack. Alright, so now I'm going to let's see, so yeah, so I should fling now. I can... Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. So blocks. So now he's going to declare blockers. And if he blocks that 2/2, I'm going to fling in response. So he's blocking the 2/2. Yep. Select my sacrificial creature. Submit. Oh, what in the world? Choose any target. Sorry. Choose that target. I tried to kill my own thing. There we go. Now the creature is sacrificed. At least it didn't screw that up for me. Now I could lock that bishop soldier down. 2/2 lifelink. Do it. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. That's fine. No, he's got the token generation going. He casts sorcery. Create 2/1/1 white vampire tokens with lifelink. See, I got another viewer. Welcome, Wobbin. So now, so he can't block with this guy. So if I attack with a graceful cat, he wins with 3/3. So if he blocks, he's either going to take it to the face or he's going to lose 3 creatures. Unless he tries to block the cat, which that'll kill my cat, but I could embalm it, bring it back out. Another fling. Alright. Let's go ahead and throw this out there. Yeah, because I think one of my things does actually create vampire tokens. The Evolving Wilds. Oh, the Unclaimed Territory. Alright. So he can't block the cat because dust. So if I attack, he can, if he blocks that, I'll lose that. This one does. I was talking about with the Sacred Cat. So I'll do all attacks. He's probably going to split this, so it'll kill both of his tokens, and he'll kill my cat. I won't do any damage to his face, but I'll bring... Yep, and he'll lose 2 creatures, so I think that's an acceptable trade. He does have 2 white mana and 2 cards in hand, so he could have something, but I don't think he's going to. Thinking. Used the timeout. Feeling a little okay about this game. Not quite sure I have it though. I mean, we're kind of. I think I got the upper hand a little bit, but yeah. Yep. He'll gain 2 life, so he'll be back up to 13. I could fling it at one of his tokens. or the dust. Wait. Click, thinking at that one. Yeah. When it dies, it does create a 1/1 vampire token with lifelink. Yep. I picture the tail. Desert Hold. Enchant creature when Desert Holds and enters the battlefield. If you control a desert or there's a desert in a graveyard, you gain 3 life. Enchanting creature can't attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be activated. Well, I can fling it now. I really need a bigger creature now, like bad. Preferably my horse. I have that. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I do have is it kind of makes it look like I have something that could be a response card. But it keeps me from having an extra mana for the next turn. I'm at 5. I need to play it in case because I think the horse is yep. That's what I was thinking. Alright, combat. Yeah. But it looks like he's running mainly Ixalan, so there is some death touch they had. I don't think they had like a big mass removal, but that sucks right there. All those 1/1s became 2/2s. Yeah, he's definitely calling vampires. It'd be foolish not to. Technically, you could before. I didn't see if you could, but it did have a drop down kind of a thing that you could scroll down and pick anything you wanted. It's like, really? Who would do that? But come on, man. What you doing? Two, 4, 6, 8. Who do I appreciate? Not this guy. So, if I block something, I'm gonna lose my cat. But that's what I'm thinking. If I, yeah, I'm gonna trade one of these. That way it stops some of his life gaining. I lost. It'll give me one. It's a free damage. Yeah, I mean he's got to deal 5 damage, but still. Yeah, he will be. He'll be plus full life. He's sitting at 22. Mm-hmm. That doesn't exist in any of these sets. I don't think it does. Now this is where I sacrifice a land and deal 20 damage to all creatures and planeswalkers. How much was that? I think it was about 6 or 7. No. But I'm not going to. Let's make a bet. I bet you I pull a land card. Oh, see? Because you knew I was gonna win it. Good game. God almighty. I'm not kidding you. Happens every time. Alright, if I attack, he still has me at 0. If I block, it buys me a turn, but I lose my cat. Yeah. I believe so. At the beginning of combat turn, you may have target vampire get +2 until the end of turn. Oh, whichever one he gives that to, I'm going to be blocking that one. But now he's going to be sitting at 26. Oh, and he can attack with 4/4. Yeah, I'm dead. There's nothing I can do. Yep, good game. I don't either. Not to. Yeah, and I'm not getting him. So let's go to Dex. You are correct, sir. Well, here, let's do this. Let's do this. So, let's go back to life. Let's look at what we can get that gives us life. So, vampires gives us life. Actually, let's go here real quick and click unknown because we might be able to build something. We got 2 commons, 2 uncommons, and a rare worth of stuff to be able to get. Regions landing. We can go. We can only build one of those. We do have 3 of these. So let's look at vampires. So let's go and I'm not gonna immediately delete this one. So I'm going to clone it. Now I'm going to edit this clone, and now I'm going to get rid of. I think I should just get rid of all the cats from it. I don't either. Whenever a creature token enters the battlefield under my control, I gain a life. But if I'm going to switch to vampires, or start pulling some of those in here, those are token generations. All of their vampire tokens are life linked. I mean, honestly, to get the credit for the quest, all I need is 1 mountain, 1 red card. If I went mono white, I could do that. So that's fine. Alright, man. Alright. See ya. Alright, so let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the cats for right now. Keep that one. So I got 12 cards to look for. Just put 3 of those in. Mar Dust, that will give me 1/1 white vampire creatures with lifelink. Go ahead and put Bishop Soldier in. Feigned Dust Apostle. So whenever or more vampires that control attacks that gain a 1/1 creature with lifelink. I'll put that one in there. Let's go ahead and put this. It gives me 2, so now I'm up to 56 already. Keeping my mana curve into the 3 or less. That's good. I can add this. It gives me tokens. So we'll probably have to go through and delete some. When Paladin of Bloodstained enters the battlefield. 3/2 that makes a 1/1 creature token. We'll go ahead and add this for right now. We will definitely, oh no, that's white and black. We don't have any black in this, so can't do that. Alright, so that actually made a 60 card deck with what we have. I do like this card, so we will go through what should we drop. Let's drop on these honor crop captains. Still have 2 of them. Alright, let's see if there's any red vampires out there. I don't think there was. Could be wrong. Yep, they were only white and blacks. So, alright, we got a 60 card deck. Now, let's call this Vampiric Horses. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and change that picture. So you can change the picture to whatever you want by dragging the card on top of there. That one looks very good for the theme. So you can drag the card on top of this little box right there, and it'll actually make it your cover for your deck. So switch out. Ah, come on, I didn't want to do that. Play, play. Alright, we got a red. Evolving Wilds. Mana struggle is real tonight. So I'm gonna keep it. I mean, these cards are kind of low, and it's at least got some token generations. So I'm gonna keep that. I got life gain between these. So Evolving Wilds. Tap that one. Yes, I need a white. Need a plains. Need a plains. Alright. So let's see. I'll go ahead and play this one here. Because he won't be able to kill it. I'll be able to block if I need to. Oh, he's already got a Planeswalker. So your next turn. Prevent all damage that target permanent would deal. So of course I'm just going to block it anyway to keep that from happening. Alright. So now I got a mountain. I can either capitalize on 2 anointed priests, get more life when they come into play when I start getting tokens. So I'm going to attack because he's open now. If I attack this Planeswalker, he's got nothing to block it, nothing to keep me from doing so, and it will lose 1 of his 4 life. Oh, that's right, he prevented the damage. I forgot. Okay. Let's see. So do no attackers. He's got those 2/2s. Legion Lieutenant buffing him up. I might have to fling my Bishop Soldier at it. This looks like my only... Okay, he's attacking with the Planeswalker, which is 4/4 now due to his ability. And he has got a Swamp and a Plains, and what is this one here? So he's got 3. If I do those, block it, he's gonna get life. But I've got to kill that Legion Lieutenant. No, as long as he doesn't do anything that does 1 damage. Yep, he doesn't have that. Alright, so let's see. I don't want to cast anything, so I'm going to move into my combat phase because I want to fling that Bishop Soldier. So now it just has 4 1/1s with lifelink. I need some mana. If an effect would create 1 or more tokens under your control, it creates twice that many instead. That's a good card. Alright. So let's say I'm going to go ahead and cast this one, create 2. So now I'm going to gain 4 life. Alright, and I'm saying no attackers. 4 mana now. Gonna hold off right now. Hoping for another mana for next turn. He is generating some tokens, that's for sure. Not getting any mana now. Alright, one. He's got 4 1/1s, a 1/1, 3 1/1s. He's got me beat because this guy's gonna come in as a 4/4. If you only kill one, he's gonna kill those. Got me beat. Yep, there he goes. I should have done onward. No, I didn't have anything. Then horn. Good game. No blockers. Come on. All right, that's a better. It's not white, but it's something. I'm gonna go ahead and keep it. I just need one white. I need a plains. Come on, give me a plains. Three damage dog creature destroyed target artifact. I'm gonna keep a hold of that one. Turn. Come on, I need a plains. Need a plains, need a plains, need a plains. Yep, you do your 1 damage. Ah. Yep. No mount, no planes, no planes. No planes. I want that thing gone, that's for sure. I'm gonna lose 1 life for each one he's attacking with. Oh, seriously. 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 Now see, no planes, so I can't cast any of my hand. So now I have to discard because I got 7. Absolutely ridiculous. I didn't even, I should have cast that. That was my mistake. At least I discarded this one, the reason why I can bomb it if I ever get that white. That's assuming a lot. Finally got my white, and I'm sitting at 5 health. I mean, if he attacks with everything, I'm gonna die just because of the Sanctum Seeker. See? Alright, let's do something before I keep going, because this is getting kind of annoying. So I'm going to decrease the plains. I'm going to add a mountain. I'm going to get rid of these stone quarries. I'm going to add another mountain. Add another plain. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all of those. I'm going to go for 12 plains, 12 mountains. Simple mana. Let's hope that makes a difference. So I'm mulliganing. I don't have any real creatures besides this one. I don't even have red to cast it. I'm back down. I should have put more mana. Why did I not put 2 more mana? I have absolutely no mana on this hand. Let's keep going. Yeah, I'm just gonna bow out. I'll concede. See if that does any better. Nicol Bolas in the background. Alright, I'm gonna keep it. I got 3 mountains. Maybe I'll get some reds. Or whites. Some plains. I'll wait till his turn to cast that Magnet Spray and kill that in case he casts something else that's worse. Like that one. So I'm going to let this resolve. Now I'm going to Magma Spray the captain. So it exiles it. Loving those mountains. I did put an even amount, but you saw the last game, I got starved the other way. Yeah, go. What he's doing is he's trying to look for those in his deck. Searching through for a pirate. All I need is 1 white card, 1 white plains. Come on. It's gonna be my turn. -6. Oh, before I do that, I'm gonna drop mountains down to increase points up to. Gotta get that win in. So this is going to be an opposite game. So obviously going to mulligan this. It's quite comical actually. Wait, look at this. It's just literally the same hand I just had, minus a land card. While you're good, I need creatures, so I'm going to put you on the bottom. Cast my white. Cast my red. I'm going to magma spray. Still gets to reveal non-creature can exile it. All right. Let's cast that out there. Then we'll cast this. It's got raid. So what raid does is if he's attacked with at least one creature at the beginning of your end step, if you attack with a creature this turn, reveal the top card of your library and put that card into your hand. You lose life equal to the card's converted cost. So we got Squire's Devotion. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1, has lifelink. When Squire's Devotion enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white vampire with lifelink. So whenever one or more attacks, so we're going to go ahead and play the mountains. And we'll go ahead and Squire's Devotion the Anointed Priest. So I'll get a white vampire, and she'll be coming to 4. Now he's tapped out, so I can go ahead and attack, gain some life, possibly kill his thing if he blocks it. Otherwise, he's going to attack this turn. I'll chump block. Or he's going to exile the priest. So at least got that damage in before she disappeared. So I can either take the 30 to face or hold off. So I'm going to hold off because I really want to get that horse out here. Get that. I'm hoping that if he's got any other card removal, he'll destroy that first. I don't want to lose Maven Fane Dusk possible. I don't have 3 cards on the deck or on the board to take advantage of Maven. So I think he should have been Marvin Dusk Apostle. See, that would have been Marvin. You didn't want to lose your Marvin. Right. Just getting those things for sure. Alright. Enchant creature you control when it enters the battlefield, target creature can't block this turn. Enchant creature gets +1/+1, has haste. So gonna go ahead and cast that because that now this one can't. kind of debate whether or not I'll go ahead and wait. Hopefully that's enough to get him to pull out any more direct damage, something to remove that guy. Okay, he has 2 black and a black-red. If I do... I'm not going to attack. I need to gain life. Need to kill that Dire Fleet Neckbreaker. That's given +2 to his pirates that are attacking. Ah, +4. As soon as he gets that out. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to... Let's think. If I attack with a Crescent Sunmare, he's going to try to block it. He'll block it with Rowdy Crew and the Forerunner Coalition. I can fling it at the Rowdy Crew, but I don't want to do that. I want to... I'm unfortunately going to have to fling Marvin. I'm sorry, Marvin. Ugh, come on. Cancel. Target the creature I want to kill. Pay 1. Pay 1. Sacrifice this. No attackers. He's gonna, yeah. He's gonna attack with a flying guy for sure. 1 health. Yeah, I lost it. I can't do anything about it. think this is gonna be my last game. I've got to win. I've got to win. I've got to win. This is the exact hand of my opening game, last game. Whatever. Plus that is, it means I got a lot of land out of the deck, so hopefully means most of my card draws are going to be actual things that count. Luckily my first draw was at Martyr of Dusk, so I'm going to cast him out there. Direfleet Captain. Whenever Direfleet Captain attacks, he gets +1/+1 until the end of turn for each other attacking pirate. So he does not get it for himself. So there's Blarney. Captain Larney Storm. Alright. I'm gonna block because I do not like her. She generates a lot of mana. I get my 1/1 with lifelink out though. So I'm gonna go ahead, cast this down, and I'm gonna buff that up. I'm going to hold off on that attack. Just playing Evolving Wilds, using it. Let that resolve. No, he's probably not going to attack. He didn't play a pirate. He is. So, resolve this. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I lose my creature, he loses his creature. Yep. I knew he had something like that. I knew it. So I'm going to fling at that. Table red and a white. So I played my Crested Sunmare. Let's see, does he have something to remove it? He doesn't have the mana, I don't think. He's got a mountain and one of any color. Don't believe it's anything that can do that. It should keep him from attacking this turn, because if he attacks, I'll just block. I shouldn't have to lose anything. Yep. Just has of course, I'm back down to nothing but mana draws. Captivating Crew, gain control. See, that's the one we had before. Ho, 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 ho. We didn't win any single game tonight. That's bad. That's bad. You know what? You are a bad quest. I'll swap you out. Win 2 games of black-white deck. You know what? It's almost 3 here. I'm going to play one of their pre-mades and hopefully get at least one win for the day. I'd like to get my daily in. I don't really know what this deck does, but I'm sure we'll find out. That's a good mana start. Oh, I didn't switch decks, did I? I did not. I did not. So, whatever. Let's keep it. Let's go. I'm gonna play that Anointer Priest first. So. Play that red. When this dies, he draws a card. I can kill it with Lightning Strike, but I can do Bishop Soldier. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tap the white and a white for Bishop Soldier. I'm going to tap a red for the Cartouche of Zeal. I'm going to do it to this, make him a 2/4. can't block. He's getting his chance to make any instance he wants to play. So I'm gonna attack with this attacker. So either he's gonna take 2 or he's gonna sacrifice the initiate companion. Remember, he can't block with that feral prowler due to the cartouche that I just played on the anointer and priest. So I took the 2. Alright. I'm going to play the Squire's Devotion, I believe. So he's got 3 green mana and a white. So he's got something that could keep that cat alive. When it attacks, deals combat tapping untap target creature or land. I'm gonna call his bluff. I'm probably gonna end up regretting it, but let's see. Alright, he killed that. And I got a Bishop Soldier to replace it. Starting to feel a little good about this this go around. So let's hope this stays. Play Bishop Soldier. Play that. I don't think he's got a lot of removal of enchantments or creatures, so I'm hoping that I will gain some benefit off of this and become a 3/5. Alright, exile, cast out non-land permanent opponent controls. Alright, he had it. Alright. So I'm thinking playing 2 whites, cast my soldier. I'm gonna wait till his turn. Maybe do my lightning strike. Let's see, cast something else. That's good. There's, yep, so that's where dissolve, there's combat, attackers, block. Alright. Well, hopefully you can get rid of that Vanquisher's banner, because then let's see, he's playing that Crest of Sunmare. Alright, so 4. Gotta keep him from gaining life. So I'm gonna do combat. I might lose this Bishop Soldier. I think hopefully he will block with a Crest of Sunmare. And if he does, I'm going to braid that horse. This is an enchantment. It's a land. Alright, so he didn't decide to do that, so I'm going to play this. Draw a card. Now, see, what I was kind of screwed up on was I should have just tapped my mana. It doesn't always tap the best setup. So, where he costs 3 and a white, oh, he's got 2 of them out. Wow, nice. She gives +1/+1 to all my attacking creatures. I could attack with all of them besides Marvin Fane. Good old Marvin. He doesn't do anything besides what he did when he first came in, so I'm going to go ahead and go to combat phase. Attacks. 3 attackers. Get an extra little guy there. See if he blocks anything. Alright, he's going to block that. He's going to block that. Now I'm going to braid him. Oh, they're indestructible. They made each other indestructible. That was a bad play on my part. Bad play on my part. But I don't know what to do about that. I am sitting at 31 health. What he's gonna do? I'm gonna be back down to 21. Yeah. I'll go ahead and in combat. Let me just give him the turn. He's got. I mean, there's. If I'm either gonna die this turn or next turn, if I try to do anything, I gain 1 turn. There's nothing I can do with those indestructible horses. -13. Alright, well, not a single win tonight. That is spectacular. And you've seen some really bad mana and drawing, so yeah. Hopefully next time it won't be so bad. And that's what happens. So, I mean, you don't have something like Hearthstone where you're constantly generating, you know, mana tokens every turn. So you gotta really rely on your card draw to be able to get your stuff out on the board. Happens. So, good night, and hope you enjoyed the video.